Good morning, student. Yesterday we had seen the summary of this poem, The Imagination, written by George Bernard Shaw. And because this poem is a memorizing, by heart you have to do it. You may get for exams also, and I may ask you. So it is you have to learn this poem by heart. So that I have written that on the board. Read and enjoy the poem. I used to play at pirates, okay, and he was thinking as a small child, I want to be a play like a pirate, going around in the submarines in the sea, and sail the seven seas and go around in the seven seas. Okay, what is that? Seven seas is the complete of the whole world. Because there are seven oceans, no? So he was thinking of that. I would like to travel all over the world by the submarine, that is in the as a pirate, guard for the boats. The ships are called the pirates. Then I was cowboy. The simple things give me pleasure, and the last of the world is the cowboy. Dana kayo, no? Even that I enjoy the simple things. I take the pleasure in this. Going around as a big man, as a pirate, but I take a pleasure in the simple things to do as a cowboy. I had vivid imagination. I had a different kind of imagination. To do the adventure. Adventure was always on my mind. That is a different imagination. What is that? To do the adventure, greater things. And I discovered the joys of reading and escape the daily dream. And I enjoy the reading, sitting together and reading and escaping from the daily problems. Once I lived with the Eskimos in the land of the ice and snow. Even I would like to live with the Eskimos who is there in the land of ice and snow. The people would like to enjoy going to Ooty in the ice, skating in the ice. That is the enjoyment, that is the adventurous things you would like to do. But he says, when hunting and fishing, my fantasy was all blue. Even I went for the fishing, sitting there, catching the fish. It is a kind of enjoyment. And hunting, going to the forest to hunt the animals for their enjoyment. And to why? To come out of your fantasy of world. And he says, I read a book of Jules Verne and went off to the moon. By reading the book of Jules Verne, I went up to the moon in the sky by the flight. It was just to take a look, then it was time to return. Just to reach there and to come back. That's all the time which I have spent there. I spent time in the forest of Africa with the Dr. Livingstone as my guide. Then off again to America with the Huckleberry Finn I did hiding. I would like to be in Africa with the forest area with a doctor to treat the people, and also I would like to come back to America with the Huckleberry to find the hide, the problems to find out, to remain in the local life. In my world of fantasy, in a world of imagination, of thinking and the imagination, I prepared such a wonderful deeds. I would like to do many things, wonderful things. A hero of all the nations. I would like to be a hero of all the nations, not of the one nation. No, it is impossible. Of all the nations, you want to be a hero. Not possible. That is what the imagination. I was the one that hid success, but I would like, that is, I am the only to do the success in my life. Then I grew up my childish world at an end. Eh? I grew up to give up my childish idea as a child. I had become the serious, it nearly drew me round the bend. To go round the all my situation, it took me few times to give up my childhood and turn away to a elderly adulthood. I still like the mysterious. I would still like the mysterious. This is the message I am trying to send. Still, even I am turned from the childhood to the youngerhood. Okay. Still, I send you this message of a mysterious. These ideas, every human being has want to be something else, to remain in the world of a fantasy and the imagination. Everybody wants to be something else when it is not coming to the end of a life and he is not okay. He carries on to the daily life of his life. Okay, now let us go to the glossary. I am not written right on this spot. We will go to the glossary. Pirate, one who plunders at sea, go rounds in the sea, pirates. Eskimos, inhabitants of the Arctic. Fantasy was all glow, that which comes from the one's imagination. Mysterious, having unknown qualities. Now, let us write about the George Bernard Shaw. All this you have to be in your notes. George Bernard Shaw, born in 1856 and dies on 1950. He was an Irish playwright. Although his first profitable writing was music and literary criticism, in which capacity he wrote many highly articulated pieces of journalism. It means he has written the few articles in the newspaper, generalist. But his brain, his main talent was for drama, and he wrote more than 60 plays. Okay, he wrote a plays to make a drama. Nearly all his writings deal sternly with the prevailing social problem. Most of his writings, okay, are deal with the social problem of those days. Shaw is the only person to have been awarded both Nobel Prize for Literature in 1925 and an Oscar Award for his contribution to literature. In the literature, he got the only one, this is George Bernard Shaw. Okay, Nobel Prize and the Oscar Award for his contribution to literature. The movie My Fair Lady is an adaptation of his interesting play of the Pygmalion. Okay, and now comes as the answer the following questions. Now let us go to the answer the following questions. First question: what do you think were the simple things done by the cowboy? This is the common to us. That is since we are in the village, we have our cows in our house, buffaloes in our house, and we have this trend to take them for the pasture. No, we know that what they are. What is the work of cowboy? Dana kayivani ಕೆಲಸ ಏನಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. Let's see. Answer: the cowboy used to go for a herd moving, HERD, herd. ದನಗಳ ಗುಂಪು, that is called herd, HERD, moving. Cattle for grazing, GRAZING. Singing his own song, and enjoying with his activities, spending most of the time with domestic animals. Second question, do you enjoy reading? What do you feel are the joys of reading? What do you feel are the joys of reading? Yes, certainly we enjoyed reading. The joys of reading would be get rid of boring time and also to collect a lot of knowledge. Yes, certainly we enjoyed reading. The joys of reading, the joys of reading would be to get rid of boring time and also to get a lot of knowledge. Question number 3. Where do the Eskimos live? The Eskimos lived in the houses made by ice, ICE, and he lived, place is called igloo, IGLOO. Question number 4. Why does the poet say, my fantasy was all aglow, AGLOW? While reading the book, he imagines a lot with everything. While sharing feelings with them, he feels his fantasy at the high level. Question number 5. When did the poet go to the moon? Did he stay there? Answer. The poet went to the moon while reading of the book Journey to the Moon by Jules Verne. No, he did not stay there. Sixth one. Who was his guide in the forest of Africa? Answer. Dr. Livingstone was his guide in the forest of Africa. Question number 7. What were the deeds performed by the poet in his world of imagination? Answer. In his world of imagination, the poet performs various wonderful deeds in different nations along with the different people. Question number 8. What happened when the poet grew up? What are his feelings towards life? Answer. When he grew up, his childhood world, he came to an end, he developed a serious attitude towards his life. Question number 9. What is the message given by the poet in the poem? The message of the poet in this poem is that Reading is a good habit. By this is not only we get rid of boring time, but also we can gain a lot of knowledge and also enjoyment. Next comes as the match the following. Keep your book in front of you, just I will read. Match it. Pirates. Answer is 7 seas. America. Huckleberry Finn. Huckleberry Finn, America. Eskimos. Snow, S-N-O-W. Jules Verne, moon. Africa, Dr. Livingstone. Next comes read the poem carefully and complete the web chart. In this few things they are given us. Leaving with, page number 112. Leaving with Eskimos. Imagination of the poem. The down is attaining adult age of poet. Attaining adult age of poet. I hope you got it. Page number 112. Both the sides they have left verbs without writing anything. In the center they have written leaving with Eskimos, the down one, second. Imagination of the poet, then you have to complete that line. Attaining adult age of poet. Now, the one side, okay, of your left, sailing with pirates. Imagination of the poet, sailing with pirates. Cowboy. And the third one, visiting moon. Right hand side, top one, visiting Africa. Second, visiting America. And the third one, loss of deeds. With this we have finished the poem, and we'll see you for the next video for the next lesson. See you soon.